Hello. For this test, I've been asked to imagine the four scenarios that I've reviewed. One is that I already have a physician, a primary physician, but it's been a while since I've seen him and I want to verify his address. Additionally, for my second scenario, my child is sick and I need to quickly find a pediatrician, and I would prefer a female physician. Third, my flu symptoms are getting worse and I don't care what doctor I see, I just want a physician close to my home. And then fourth, I found a doctor and now I want to explore the website for more information. So for my first test of four, I'm on the test website, johnmuirhealth.com, and I need to find the address of Dr. Andrew Smith in urology. So let's see. I see the three choices that I have. Find a doctor, find an urgent care center, find an emergency room. So I already know the name of this doctor, Andrew Smith, and I'm wondering if when I click on find a doctor, if that will just give me different filtering criteria, or if it will actually let me enter the name of a doctor if I already know that doctor's name. So I'll say yes to allow for a current location. Okay, good. So although, I don't know, I'm in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, so I might just uncheck that in terms of use my current location because I don't know where John Muir is located, and if it's not in Winston-Salem, it might not find this person's name. Alright, so find my doctor by first or last name. So since I know both, I'm wondering if it's okay to enter the first name first. Whoops. And I assume that I don't need to fill out anything else because I have I get it. Now I see the next three fields would be if I had to find a new doctor, in which case then I would enter specialty, gender, and location. But if I already have the doctor's name, I assume that the rest of these fields it won't impose those criteria on them. Alright, so it found 11 doctors starting with the name with Andrew Smith, so it's going alphabetically. I wonder what would have happened if I'd entered Smith first and then Smith, Andrew. I wonder what the fastest way is to get to let's see, I don't think. Okay, I found Andrew Smith, the last person. And because it only displays 10 on one page, I was hoping that he would be this last person because I did not see him. Alright, so I was able to find him, and I'm just sort of wondering now what would have happened if I had entered it. Let's see if I can just... if it would have known. I wonder if I can do it this way and if that would have been a more direct hit. I'm just kind of curious. Okay, and it's saying no results found because we use my current location was checked, and I don't think this hospital is in my area. Alright, that's interesting. So it still is presenting them to me by Andrew, or by the first name, and then of course I already know that Andrew Smith was the last one. Okay. Alright, so his address, and he is a urologist. So this is out in California. Okay, 355 Lennon Lane, Walnut Creek, California, and I also see the phone number. Alright, now I need to locate any female pediatrician. So let me go back. Is there an icon that I could click on to go back home? I wonder if I could just click on that to go back home. Yes, I can. Find a doctor. Enter pediatrician. I wonder if I click here if it will give me, it would be really cool if it would have sort of a pre-populated list. Oh, once I start typing it in, it does give me, let's see, is there just a general, I guess I'll just go with pediatrics then. I didn't know if I had to find pediatrician, but I think I can use pediatrics. And then let me say done with that, and I want female. Done. And I'll leave that unchecked just because it seems like this is in California. So I'll just click search. And okay. So these do seem to be California results, and there are 61 doctors. And then, so if I were in California, I would have just entered, my town or my location to have narrowed these results down. But they all seem to be female and have an association with pediatrics. So that was pretty cool, and it was nice that I didn't have to type out the whole word pediatrics, that I could just enter in the first couple letters and get suggestions. Okay, now I need to search for doctors within 10 miles of my location, so let me go back home. And again, it's probably not going to find anything for me. So if I leave, let's say that it doesn't matter what the specialty is, I'll leave gender, but I am going to say use my current location, and I'll change 25 to 10. I'll say done, and I'll say search, and I don't know. Okay, and it didn't find any results because I'm not in California. I wonder if I were to have put, if I uncheck use my current location, then can I type in here? I can. I'm just trying to think if I could type in, just pretend that I live in Los Angeles. Okay, but no results were found. Okay, but it was clear to me how to use that functionality. So I assume that this service or John Muir Health is actually in a different part of California. Okay. Alright, so from the mobile app, explore at least one page of the johnmuirhealth.com website. So okay. Let's see. I don't think it's asking me to go to a different website or the non-mobile site. So I'll just assume that I need to stay on this particular this site or the mobile site. So let me take a look at some of the other pages. Here are the urgent care center locations, and I'm not familiar enough with California to know where these areas are close to, but it looks like there are locations in Brentwood, Concord, San Ramon, and Walnut Creek. And then, that's nice, it's giving me the hours as well. And then, what happens if I click Browse Full Site? Oh, maybe that's what this wanted me to do, or this task wanted me to do, was just to see if I could access the full site from here. Okay. So, of course, it's much, much smaller because it's not developed for the app. So I do have to, manually enlarge the font so I can see it. So let's see, I need to find a doctor. And then, of course, let's see. So it's a little bit different from the mobile interface. It looks like they're the same options here. It's just laid out a little bit differently. So now that I know that, let me see what I think Brentwood is in the area where this health system is, so I'm going to just type in Brentwood, done. And let's see what it returns for me now. Okay, so it did find doctors within 25 miles of Brentwood and doctors who belong to this physician network. And it looks like, a little bit hard to read, so let me enlarge it, but it looks like it found 881 results, so that's a lot. So I see how I could easily, if in fact I'm trying to, sort by distance, so that's good. Whoops. I'm not sure why that just happened. I wonder if it'll take me back to the screen that I was on. Okay. Filter search results. So then it allows me to filter it farther. Okay, so it looks like I might have some additional options on the full site, but the mobile site, of course, is a little easier to interact with because it's much more streamlined and it's easier to read, but it does still seem to provide the core functionality. Okay, I'll go ahead now and conclude this test, and then I'll answer any written questions.